Go ahead, guys.
What was the difference there in that 14-0 run? Can't go game around.
Ball. Bottom line. Just turned it over to him. But that's the way we played all year. We have periods in the game where we're just absolutely awful. And it becomes a closer game than it should be. They've been biting us in the butt. And that's what happened. We just threw the ball to them.
Can you talk a little bit about Ryder's press and how that worked against you guys?
Threw the ball to him. I mean, there's not much more to say about it than we threw the ball to him.
You and Kevin go back to your days at St. Joe's, and coaching against him, and what is the difference between what he's done with that Ryder team and what they've been in years past?
I mean, with the whole pressing thing, that makes it, when you're pressing, that makes it a little bit different. What they've been doing. I think guys play with. I always thought they always had good offensive players. I think they add the element of pressing makes it a lot better. It gets some easier baskets that way and those things like that. Especially if you throw it to him. So I think that's the thing that he's done the best. Me and him talked even before he actually became head coach. We talked about doing defensive stuff and all those things like that. So I mean that would probably be the biggest difference. I gotta listen to him tell me how he beat me for the next 50 years we're alive now. So he'll tell me how he beat me in the first game we played against each other. Y'all know Kev, so I gotta hear that from him. He'll be texting me tonight saying, "I told you I was gonna get you." So, but no, I think the biggest thing has been just the emphasis on what you're gonna do with defensively.
Bruiser, besides the turnovers too, you're not getting a whole lot inside. Is that offensively? Is that concerning you?
Yeah, it concerns me because I think we can. We gotta be willing. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, it's one of the things we have to improve on.
Because part of that just comes from when these guys are picking up fouls, minute.
Yeah, I mean, we got a little foul trouble today, but still, though, we had opportunity to score around the basket. Guys got to be ready to score around the basket. One of the things that we have adjusted to on this team is guys understanding their responsibility to the team. As much as we got guys who were here last year, some responsibilities are different. And so you know what? Guys have to adjust to that responsibility you have towards the team. You're not, although you were here last year, you're not in the same position. Your responsibility has changed. So you have to understand what we need from you and what you're responsible for. And we got some younger guys who haven't really played. They struggled today. Our bench was awful. So those guys struggled a little bit. But our returning guys who played, they got to understand their responsibility. We're not getting that right now.
How about, too, I know you don't want to use excuses, but adjusting without fouls. Adjusting without fouls.
I mean, listen, Chris has always been a guy who hasn't played a lot of games at times. But, I mean, the thing about him is he had great experience. So, I mean, he's a kid that scored the ball and made shots for us. I mean, he was going to be one of the all-time leading scorers at the school. So now you replace him with somebody that hasn't really played that much. I think that's the biggest thing with Fouch. And he was a kid that made big plays for us. So now you replace him with somebody that hasn't really done that. And that's the adjustment. But those guys got to get in the game and start playing a little bit, which they have been. So they got to get a little bit more comfortable out there.
Is that, I guess, the beauty of the non-conference schedule to kind of get them?
There's never a beauty of a non-conference schedule to keep losing. There's no beauty to that. But I mean, guys got to get ready. I mean, that's the whole thing about your opportunity. One thing about college basketball, if somebody opens up a door for you, you got to be ready to step into it.
First, you talk about the contribution you got from Damian Lee.
Shot 21 times. He scored a lot of points, but we're just making too many mistakes. I know we had a lot of points today, but we're just making way too many mistakes that we shouldn't be making. We really are. And we're crushing ourselves with that. So we got to get better.